Florida. Take a look. After hurricane, aftermath, we can see some properties were damaged, really damaged. What property? Wood structure, first of all, and close to the ocean. Cement structures, like take a look, this hotel, motels, were not damaged. That's why before buying, you have to know what type of property, can you get insurance, and of course, if it's elevated. Take a look, some properties very low. You see it's boarded. This property not damaged. Why? It's old, but it's cement structure. Cement, you can call it block structure, is much more better. This one, store, Publix, not damaged. He is damaged, you can see, because water comes very fast, and oh my god, so many damages you see in that area, especially old structure and wood structure. That's why for investments better to avoid this type of properties. And right now the best time to negotiate. Why? First of all, December is the best time because people busy with holidays, with gifts, we spend all money, we're not thinking about investments, not even thinking about buying personal property. That's why it's best time, because everything supply and demand. Not enough buyers means you can negotiate price. Price is 20% down, 30%, 40% down. Easy to negotiate. Ask for closing costs, rate buy down, but we buy subject to, like you saw it in previous videos, you're not paying any commission to banks. You take over previous owner payments. It's illegal. It's allowed on all states. Nothing, no violations. You're not assuming loans. You just take over payments, and property goes, title goes to your name. You create trust, and it goes to your trust. And the seller is protected as well by this trust. Why? Because if you don't pay, the seller can take this property back. That's why it protects both. Previous owners protected as well. You just log in to their profile at mortgage company and pay directly. And property, when you finish payments, mortgage terms when over, your property goes on your name. That's it. That's why it's good, because you can buy properties with 2%, 2.5%, 3% interest rate. When we'll get these rates again? Maybe never. Because average rate in America was 5%. Average 5.5. Because in 70s, 90s rates were 18%. But still people mind because of appreciation. Appreciation happening because of inflation. Because property value going up, your debt is going down. It's win-win, and you can very good. This property is very good. For example, multi-family. It's motel, but they convert motel to efficiencies or just studios. That's why debt, if you invest in real estate, is very good. Personal debt, of course, is bad. Never take any personal debt, or try to pay it off as soon as possible. Yes, credit cards debt and all this stuff. No, but real estate debt is good because you have assets. If you cannot pay, for example, you always can sell, get some profit back, and pay banks or any other institutions back. And we do hard money loans, DCR loans. We discuss what does mean DCR loans. DCR loans, it means you don't need to show any income. Banks give you money based on property performance. For example, fourplex, and each tenants pay 1,000, you already have income of 4,000. And if your mortgage payment less for 4,000, then you even getting cash flow. And then when rates go down, you can refinance or get subject to or seller financing already, because some people prefer to do seller financing, and we discuss why. Because for seller it's good because they don't need to pay capital gain. Because when you get capital gain, you have to pay it in any states. Capital gain exists in any state, federal level and state level. But when sellers do seller financing, they spread the profit during, for example, 20 years or 30 years, and their taxable income is not high, and they don't pay capital gain. That's why it's win-win from both sides. So seller becomes your bank, and you pay to seller. And again, you have to use title company. We can recommend very good title company in California, in Florida, because never pay directly to the seller. Always use middleman, title company. And title company, it's not expensive. We paid $500 for title company. That's it. They handle everything. We created trust. They verify everything. They did request, lien search, and title insurance was transferable from previous owner, so we didn't pay for insurance neither. That's why closing costs with good title company is good. That's why we can recommend. We work with Title Choice, I think the name, Rosanna, and she's very good. She speaks 3 languages, I think. Yes, she speaks English, Russian, Ukrainian, and Armenian. She's multi language. So that's why we can contact with you. And again, about subject, we have some deals. We have contracts for many properties. So you pay middleman. Wholesaler is a middleman. 5,000, maximum 10,000. That's it. Because anyway, right now you have to pay your buyer's agent commission. Usually buyer's agent commission 3%. For example, if you buy property for million, 3% of 3 million, 30,000. You have to pay out of your pocket to buyer's agent right now. Instead of paying this 30,000, you can pay commission to wholesaler. That's it. It's much more better, much more profitable for you. And prices not going down in good area. And we discussed why. Because real estate is tax saving, because you have depreciation. You know how to calculate depreciation, yes? It's paper loss. Actually, you're not losing anything, you get appreciation, but for taxes, for RES, you show like you're losing some value. Then you deduct interest on your taxes, deduct property taxes, insurance, all repairs, all property management fees, everything. And of course, cleaning fee, absolutely all fees. That's why usually people buy property taxes to reduce taxable income. If you buy active business like Airbnb, you can deduct against your W2. For example, you buy, let's say, this motel, and you have good W2 income, 500,000, 300, and instead of paying taxes, you use this as a vehicle to your tax deduction. You can open, yes, and then you don't need to pay any taxes. Your property is growing, appreciation is growing, but actually you pay less taxes. Everybody does it. Take a look. Trump, he didn't violate any law. He just used RS code properly. 750. Yes, because law in America created for entrepreneurs, for rich people. Because entrepreneurs mostly rich people, not for W2 worker. Even Warren Buffett said his secretary pays more taxes than he does, because all his income is passive. Because passive income in America taxed differently than active. And active is W2. If you have passive income from dividends, rental property, and K1 from partnership, it's taxed differently compared to active income. Why? Because in America won't promote entrepreneurship, want to promote business owners, not regular workers. Regular workers pay most taxes ever. Be careful, take a look.
Yeah.
You be careful. So let's continue. And for example, how to find properties. You can go to our group on Facebook, facebook.com/group/oneinvestments. Everything about investments, how to find properties, how to buy subject to, and again, any method you use for buying, always use title company. I just explained the title company is not huge expense, only 500. Anyway, you can write off these expenses, but it protects you. And never transfer and wire money or give money cash to the seller, because it happens, the seller can stop responding to you. And title company always verify title chain, because so many scammers right now, they sell the same property many times. To avoid it, always use middleman like title company. In different states, this could be lawyers, like New York, we use lawyer. In California, it's called escrow company. It doesn't matter, any middleman who can protect your money until transaction is recorded in county. Again, let's go back to this area. For example, if you go further from the ocean, less damages. You can take a look. You see? That's why all construction made of cement, they survive. Because cement can dry out very quickly, and that's it. You just need probably to change drywall if you had flood. But the problem with flood right now, the new law in Florida, it requires to reveal the history of flood, anything. And right now, you get insurance based not on your credit score or based on your insurance claim. Right now, you get insurance based on house claim. If previous owners filed claim and didn't review to you, that's a huge issue because it's very difficult to get, first of all, insurance. Second, your premium will be high, and then they can drop, even if you get insurance, they can drop you based on history of many claims. That's why it's better to avoid flood area. For example, middle Florida is much more better because no hurricanes at all, maybe rain, heavy rain, but no damages. Because how these properties damaged? They damaged not because of rain, they damaged because of ocean, waves coming, and all this salt water damage the property. Regular rain water, not so many damages, but salt water damages houses, cars. That's why here close to the ocean they have damages. Take a look. But again, cement structures staying very well, no damages, not so many damages comparing to wood structure. So that's why before buying you can get consultation, free consultation. So contact us, all information in description box to this video, and we can discuss where is better to buy, how to find subject to. We can offer subject to deals. Again, you take over someone's payment, usually rate 2%, 2.5%, 3%. It's very good. Why people sell it? Because of different situation. Again, death, divorce, drugs, and any other issues. Or they bought properties on peak. 2022 it was peak of market, yes, when people bought property at that time, and if they overpaid, of course they underwater, and for them it's better to sell subject to than take losses. Because if you sell with realtors, don't forget you have to pay commission after you close. For example, if you close for $1 million, you have to pay your realtor 30,000, minimum 3% plus closing cost, everything. That's why for some people it's better to sell just subject to, that someone take over the payments. That's it. It's much more better. And after that we still can get another loan, showing that another people paying for their current loan. Because trust, revocable trust that's created by our company shows everything that both sides are protected. Let's go see. You see? Damaged. Second and third floor.
This is the home.
Okay. So subscribe, give like to this video, and follow for new information, and post all questions in comments. So invest, don't wait to buy and wait. See you, bye bye. No, let's go.